What was it? It was maybe it wasn't called hot cocoa, but it was something like that.
Are you on my server? We are live.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet,
Yeah.
sweet. Alright, so this is, I mean, there's a whole lot of shit here. I mean, actual shit
Yeah.
though, like it's shit. Let's be real.
What?
What the, I mean, I don't even know. I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. It's ridiculous. Like, what is the snowy gravity coil? What is its purpose? It's useless. It's stupid.
I didn't give this sub to whoever the fuck that was. What? Um, alright, let me get everything set up right quick. Um, let me get. Alright, and paste and pin.
Now I've got the gravity coil, or not the gravity coil, the what you call it?
We're gonna have that pulled over to the side, and then we are gonna go back in here, and we are gonna not minimize, but pull over to this side. So we're gonna go all the way up here for the moment. All right. Apparently I missed a day, so it like reset me all the way back to the beginning. What the fuck?
Mm.
That's stupid.
So the regeneration coil does somewhat speed up your healing.
Somewhat.
Yeah, but it's not like you can use it while actively taking damage. So if you're actively taking damage, it makes no difference to have it. It will help you heal a bit faster, but the thing is, the only things that can give you damage is the fucking dangerous waters, and some of the dangerous waters are insta kills.
Right, yeah.
So, and in a game where there is no real penalty to dying, what's the point of a regeneration coil? It's not like you lose your fish or lose your inventory. You lose $2,000, which is nothing.
That is true. That is a valid statement.
I mean, I basically wasted my money buying it. Just, I mean, just to see what kind of shit deal I was getting.
Like it would come in handy if like if this was a game where there was combat and you actually actively lost health and
Yeah,
it actively would regain health, but otherwise like you're just it's just wasting money to waste money.
yeah. Like I would see the point of it if, because see, it's not like like if you don't, if you manage to get out of the water before your health reaches zero, then you're fine, and all you have to do is not go back into the fucking water, and you will naturally gain your health back in not really that long.
Right. I mean, I guess if you haven't done the Scylla boss fight, maybe it would come in handy.
Maybe.
Hello, Mellow Jello. And like you said, the snow.
The snowy gravity coil, I don't know. It would be cool if it actually had a fucking purpose other than a trail behind you.
Right? Because it's worse than the regular gravity coil. So why would we use it over the velocity?
Yeah. Now, what would be cool is if the snowy gravity coil like froze the water as you walked on top of it. Like, like you wouldn't be able to swim, but you could walk on the
Oh,
water.
kind of like the what is that enchant called? That you would use like so there's an enchant in Minecraft that literally on your boots you can freeze the water as you walk. So it like gives you an ice path on the water, which is sort of Frostwalker, yes. So like Frostwalker, yeah. I mean that would be cool. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that coil is totally useless.
Yeah, it's completely pointless. I mean, I wasted a million.
Oh, and it was a
Anyway,
mill. I haven't
it
even
was a
been down
mill.
there to look yet. That is
I think it was a
what the
mill. It
fuck.
was. I was like, I happen to have
Uh,
a mill to waste on it, but I like having people. I mean, full. My recommendation and advice to anybody is don't buy it. It's
don't buy it.
useless
Just don't buy it.
unless you want to have something that happens to make a
Can you
very.
come to Moosewood so I can see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, come here so we can see it. Yeah, just add my gamer Mellow and then I can add you back. Oh. Oh, well yeah. Yeah, you can join in. I thought you did, but I didn't know. Okay, so come up over on this rock maybe or this grass. Come over to the grass so I can actually see cuz I can't see it on the sand.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, so that's it. That's really all it does. Yeah,
That's
because
all it does.
actually I think it's even slower than the speed coil too, so it doesn't add extra speed.
No, there's no extra speed. The jump is
Oh, you got a
that.
decent jump, but yeah.
I mean, the velocity coil is,
Yeah, like 10 times higher.
yeah. So, and the regeneration coil is also not really worth it.
So take your tank off and go underwater, like drown if you can stay, like if it works like as well as like
Yeah.
your diving gear.
Accessories. Unequipped. Hmm.
So I love this game because like my skirt is not sitting where my skirt's supposed to be sitting.
Okay.
It's kind of fallen down on my knees a bit. It's
Well,
great.
I'm gonna use put it.
Are you dying faster than it's regenerating?
I haven't started drowning yet. Shit, sorry.
Okay, so let your oxygen like switch and let your oxygen go down halfway and then switch back to it and see if it.
No, the oxygen falls down, falls at the same rate. Nope, instant death, and I was on the gravity coil.
Yeah, I saw that you switch back to it. So no, it's useless.
Yeah. Shit. Alright, I gotta let the dog out real quick.
Okay, so we're gonna go over the updates. I know I am definitely late today on the updates, and I was not here for AA today. Um, so there is that. Um, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with since he is letting the dog out. I'm gonna go over since Mello is in here doing the Astrus Serenade. I'm gonna go ahead and go over that. The Astrus it's called the quest is called the Astrus Wish. Um, and the items that are going to be needed for that is going to be return a dusky thread to Astrus, return twilight pages to Astrus, return a astronomical fretboard to Astrus, return a lunar scrap to Astrus, return a nova resin to Astrus, catch one blue fish, which the mutation will be breezed, catch one colossal ethereal dragon with the mutation celestial, and then catch one profane Leviathan. Mutation Serene. Like, what the fuck? And then pay 50 million on top of all of that. Like, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. You want me to fucking do what now? And again, there's a lot of us that don't have Polaris. I figured definitely they would have us do something with Serene, but you want us to catch a fucking profane Leviathan? You want what? Well, what? It's gonna be an interesting. Half of it I don't think is gonna be too difficult. Like the scrap, the fretboard, the pages. Obviously, we had the thread, a resin. Okay, getting a bluefish and breezed maybe wouldn't be too difficult, except for they in the new recent update that they just did, they quote unquote buffed the Astral Serenade buffs. However, this would I would assume go overall to the mutation rates, not just for the Astral Serenade, but all of the mutation rates across the board when it comes to Nova Breezed and Celestial. So, which I'm not sure if I consider this a buff or a nerf, essentially. And I'm going to go ahead and go over that real quick. So they did buff a couple of things, and I'm going to go over that. The control for the Astral Serenade went from 0.2 to 0.3. The multiplier for Astral went from 8.7 to 9.6. And I have a theory on that, which I've kind of mentioned my theory a couple of times, but we'll go over that here in a second. And the Astros rate went from 10% to 15%. Now, I'm going to call it what I've called it before. So I personally believe that the multiplier for Astros went from 8.7 to 9.6, which is now literally on par with Fabulous, since Fabulous got buffed and went up from 9.3 to 9.6, which is just a hair above the new North Pole rod, which went from 10 down to 9.5 right when it came out. I'm going to honestly call that this is going to change again at another point. My philosophy or my theory is that they like to keep everything a little bit high, so it's worth doing, and then they go back and nerf it again because God forbid anything be, right there at their precious tryhard and fabulous rods. And so I'm not going to be surprised if that multiplier drops afterwards, after it being out for a little bit, because that seems to be what they keep doing. It seems to be a running theme with them, is that they keep everything high, much like they did with Dreambreaker, much, like they did with North Pole. They give it a little bit, they keep it high so that people want to do the content, and then after a while, they drop it down underneath, so then the majority of everybody who will do it has done it, and then they make sure those two stay higher than everything else. Now, then the next one is Serene rate went from 10% to 10%. I don't know why that's even listed because it didn't even change. Celestial rate went from 10% to 8%. Breeze rate went from 10% to 8%. And Nova rate went from 10% to 8%. Now, first off, I'm not sure when Nova changed from 30 to 10, because apparently that was a thing, because it used to be 100 and it went from 100 from the Star Worms down to 30%, and now it's 10% to 8%. So again, I'm not sure if this is really a buff or nerf. And then
about the Nova